Hi Neha, how are you?
Hi Rohan, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you so much. How was your day today?
My day was good. How was yours?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you. Where are you based off, Neha?
I'm based in Hyderabad.
Oh, nice, nice, lovely place. I've been to Hyderabad, I think, once. I actually love the vibe over there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good city. Where are you based at?
I'm based in Delhi.
Okay.
Yes. So Neha, like I got a chance to look at your profile, but I'm a little confused because the data that you shared with me and the website that you have on your LinkedIn is like both are different. So just to take this call in the right direction, if you can let me know, like I have some couple of questions to ask, if you don't mind answering them.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So now I just want to understand what kind of business you are in, and since long, how you have been into that business.
Okay. So I'll have to take you really back to 2006, 20 years back.
Wow.
So for 17 years after that, I was working in banking technology. So technology, but mainly all through that 17 years for banking and financial services provider companies in India and abroad. And exactly 3 years back is when, because I always, wanted to do something of my own. So 3 years back, I put down my papers and I started a clothing brand. So that's kind of now stabilized. So this year, I floated this next big for which I have reached out to you. So under next big, I create, or my team creates rather, solutions for first time founders or small businesses till now. We can handle even big, maybe big ERP solutions creation or whatever kind of project that there can be. But now we've begun with small projects. We are also generating some revenue. We started in March, and at July, we have about three customers, paying customers. So let me know if you have any other questions.
So you are involved in building as well as marketing, or is it just building?
Can you repeat that for me?
Yeah, are you involved in building along with the marketing and getting acquiring the customers, or is it just to like ship the product and that's it?
You are asking about my involvement. That
Yeah.
what do I do basically?
No, no, the company's involvement for which you have booked this call.
Yeah. So as a company, we acquire customer, we build technical solutions and we ship them out. We also do maintenance of it post live.
Got it, got it. Just to be on the same page, we are talking about nextbig.in, right?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. And you are the founder of Nextbig?
Yes.
Okay, okay, that's great, that's great. And how did you get those three clients? What is your acquisition model?
Through meta ads.
Oh, through Meta Ads. So are you still running them?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the ad spend that you are doing in a month?
5, 6K.
5, 6K. And what's the ticket size?
Uh, so we have a client who's paying. So, like I told you, there are three paying clients. So one is at 2000 USD, and the other one is at 500.
Okay. And
Is the one has just begun. So they are going to give us more work, but they started with 200 USD.
okay. And you are catering to Indian audience or outside India?
Outside India, our first client was from outside India.
So you ran these Meta Ads outside India with 5K budget per month. Is it so?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, lovely, lovely. That was like pretty good results, I would say. That's a very, very
I
high
know.
ROI that you have.
ROAS. Yeah. Yeah. So when I first, it completely shook me about my clothing business because you don't know the ROAS we get in the clothing business.
I know. Like I've launched many e-com brands as well, so I know how hard it is to maintain the ROAS over there in the e-com industry.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Rohan, how can you help me?
Yeah, I was about to come over here. Like, have you used LinkedIn for outreaching purpose or for building your brand? Is this something that you have tried anything on LinkedIn yet?
No.
Okay, okay. But I believe that like you already know the potential of LinkedIn.
I have heard about it, but I have never really tried myself. Also, see, if we are talking about LinkedIn in this call, now I remember maybe that was what somehow it was pointing to that all your ad material and everything. So
Yes.
you might have seen that my LinkedIn doesn't have any mention of. I haven't really owned next big on my LinkedIn, yet. So I don't know how we are because I'm a little bit skeptical also that running two businesses. I honestly, it's more, I want it to become something before I kind of announce it on my LinkedIn. You know, so I don't know what we can do about it. What do you think about it?
See, this is the problem that most of the founders have when they are into the different businesses. There's one more founder. His name is Devesh Singh Rathore. He was kind of in a similar situation wherein like he was the CEO of two acting companies and then director of one another company as well. And then he was like, Rohan, I need your help wherein like I want to position myself for all the three companies that I'm part of and I don't want to hide any of them. But in your
Hmm.
case, Neha, as I can see that like you were the president or vice president of the DBS Bank and then the assistant vice president of HSBC as well. So you have very, very good names under your portfolio, right? So now keeping in that point of view, I have just have one question. What do you want to do in the next 5 years? Like, do you want to take your fashion brand to the next level, or or just because you got the recent success in your development model, that is why you want to take it to the next level? What do you want to continue in the next five?
Uh, both, both actually, Rohan. In the next 5 years, if we talk numbers, right? I want custard that my brand is. It should become a 10,000 crore business, which is not entirely impossible. And the next big, I want that it should start generating 1,000 crores every month. So why I want to do both is that for me both have a very very different uh, monetization
True,
route.
true.
See, from custard I cannot take anything home. It's something I'm building, and right, it's only when people invest, I give out some of my share, is when I will probably get to gain anything out of it. But for next big, from the first day, whatever we are earning after salaries and everything, it's all my bread and butter. So I really can't say that I will shut any of those. And in that sense, I'll also tell you, like with custard, it's been 2.5 years now actively building it. So it has also found its own pace. There is team who takes care of everything. I don't have to get involved in the day to day. So I also have time on my hand. That is what I also want to do with next book. Once there is team in place, and then I don't have to really be involved in the day to day. So it's possible even to get into something else after that, a third venture.
Got it. But Neha, let's be honest over here. I don't think so. Portraying two brands under your name on LinkedIn will actually gonna help you out because both the brands have different domains as well as the background that you have is entirely different. So if you just go with like portraying both the brands under your name, I think it will backfire you because you will not be
Okay.
able to like build trust in the different industries that you are in, and then people will always like you have spent 20 years in the banking industry and now you have launched your clothing brand as well as your tech part as well. So how are you managing all the tasks in a single day? This is where I think you will see the biggest problem.
That I explained it to you, that I don't do everything on my own,
No,
right? There are team. And
uh,
I was not entirely in banking. I was in banking technology. I was in technology.
okay,
So
got it.
my
You can
towards the end, my yeah,
you can explain me and I've already understood that part. That makes sense. But if I like think it from the internet point of view, then the person who will land on your LinkedIn profile, they will never be able to get to know that like why three different sectors. And you
Yeah.
will
Okay.
never get a chance to explain one-on-one to them. Okay.
Okay. So Rohan, what do you do? What do you teach others, or what was the purpose of this call? If let's say I can only say next big on my LinkedIn, can you tell me
The
what are the,
purpose
yeah,
purpose of this call was to identify where you stand in your business right now and how I can help you use LinkedIn to get more clients
okay. And
organically.
do you only teach organically? So basically cold calling, because in the ad I saw without cold calling, hence I reached out to you.
Yeah, this is not cold calling that we do. So we have a proper
Hmm.
strategic system where we get you inbound as well as outbound leads. Inbound as in the
Can you
people.
tell me about it?
Yeah, sure. So inbound as in the people will reach out to you to buy your services, and outbound where we identify their intent. So we never do the outbound on the cold audience. First, we find their intent, whether they actually need your service or not, and that's how we reach out to them, and then we get you the calls. Yes. But we do it in the DFY model, which is a done for you model, wherein we do all the tasks on your behalf and we entirely manage your LinkedIn account. That's how we do it.
What what do you charge for that?
It depends like whether you are looking to build your brand or you are looking just for the outreach part or you are looking for both. So I have like four step in process. Let me just check. So I have like four step in process. Process step one and step two corresponds to your inbound leads. Step three and step four corresponds to your outbound leads. With step one and
Okay.
step two only, I got appointed two times as a CMO of a USA based company and one time as a CMO of Sweden based company. Plus other clients that I have got by executing the step one and step two. And step three is where
Okay.
we just do outreach on your behalf by finding out their intent. So that's the best advanced approach that we are using right now.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, I can explain you all the four steps, or if you want, I can explain you the particular steps that you are more interested in,
Yeah. Just give me a moment. I'm having a read.
for sure.
So basically, anyways, the starting point is that the profile has to be optimized for any of this, right?
Absolutely, because when someone lands on your profile, they just want to see what you do and how you do it and who you are. Why should anybody trust you? That's the first question
Mhm.
that comes in their mind always. And you only have
Got
like
it.
seconds to grab their attention, which is like your banner, your profile photo, and then your headline. So first thing is always to optimize this part.
Okay. And do you also use some tools for automation, for automating the replies and stuff?
No, my system is 80% automated and 20% manual. Reason behind this is that LinkedIn hates automations. So whenever
How
we,
so?
pardon,
I said, how so?
also as a,
No, you said no, that LinkedIn hates automation. So I said, how is that?
okay. So see, LinkedIn hates automation because the moment some LinkedIn identifies that like you are running any kind of automation on LinkedIn, LinkedIn can put you in jail and can ban your account. That is the reason why we never run any automation on LinkedIn. And once the account gets banned, there is no way to get it back. LinkedIn is very strict about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we never run any automation on LinkedIn.
I see. Okay. Then let's go through your process.
Okay, perfect, for sure. So see, the first step is where we need to optimize your profile. For this part, let me just do one small activity. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna download your PDF and then I'm gonna run it on my LLM model because my tool is not working at this moment. It got like disconnected with the services that I'm using. So I'm gonna use my LLM models just to show you that like how this thing works. What is gonna happen next is it is gonna analyze your complete LinkedIn profile on the basis of the 7 years of framework that I have given. And then it will gonna give you the score on the basis of 10, along with the strength and the weaknesses of your profile. Okay. So I'm just gonna attach it, the profile that we just downloaded. Uh, Meanwhile, we can talk about the step two till the time it is processing all the things. In the step two, what we do,
Okay.
because I don't understand the kind of business that you are in, right? So in order to understand it, so that like I can create the strategic content calendar, what we do, we ask you series of questions. The moment you answer these questions after that, so let me just show you the questionnaire. I'm not gonna share the same questionnaire with you because every business has different demands, and this is the reason why we customize the questionnaire according to every business needs. Right. The moment
Okay.
you answer these questions where I'm asking about who's your ICP, since how long you have been to this business, what is your main service, how your services are different from your competitors, all the questions are relevant to your industry. The moment you answer all these questions, then I create a strategic content calendar wherein we identify different pillars around your domain. Okay. As well as we categorize these pillars into the funnel called top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel, wherein we identify when we
Okay.
want to chase vanity metrics and when we want to chase revenue metrics. Then comes the content idea. This is coming again from the information that you have shared with us, but we make use of ghostwriting so that we can put you into the shoes of your ICP so that they can correlate with you. And that's how we build up the trust factor. And then to bring the engagement on your content, we try out different formats of LinkedIn, which we have static plus image, carousel, poll, video, and text only. And because we understand like you are representing your business, so this is very important for you to understand what goes out through your profile. And this is the reason why we give you the complete freedom to entirely manage your LinkedIn. What does that mean? That means that we will share this Trello board with you, where you will have the sections like to do, approve, rejected, and needs improvement. Now, if you expand any card, you will be able to see the content of that day along with the creative that we have designed for you. If you feel like the content is meeting your expectations, then what you need to do, you just need to move the card in the approved section. And that way, my team will only post the content that has been approved from your side. If you feel like, no, this is,
Okay.
if you feel like if this is not meeting your standard, you just add it to a rejected part. And then my team will entirely replace the content of that day. Or if you just want minor changes in your content, you just leave your feedback in the comment section. And then my team will work according to your feedback. So that's how we give you the complete freedom. But problem is
Okay.
that visibility does not happen when you just post content on LinkedIn. That is just one aspect. Visibility happens when you also engage with your target audience so that they get to know who is Neha and why Neha is engaging with us. And this is the reason why we make use of social listening. By any chance you understand what is social listening?
Like going and reading through the discussion topics or maybe joining the groups.
Not exactly, kind of 20 or 30% similar. But what happens that as a business owner, we all know what kind of keywords my audience uses to find the solution for the services that we are offering, right? So what
Okay.
we do, we select those keywords and we monitor them. Whenever someone mentions those keywords on LinkedIn, does not matter whether they are connected with you or not. If they have used this keyword in their post, we get the information like date, when the content was posted, author, who posted that content, and the link to the LinkedIn post. Then
How do you do that?
we have created the workflows for it.
Okay.
Okay. Then my intelligence system visits the particular LinkedIn post. It identifies and it reads the complete content. And then there are 7 frameworks that I have given to write the comment. It identifies which framework is best suited for that situation. And then by using one of the framework, it writes the comment. And then my team will manually verify whether that post is worthy enough to comment or not. If it is, they mark it as posted. If it is not, they mark it as not relevant. Okay. Now,
Okay.
by applying step one and step two, let me show you the results first. So we are working with this person called Anuj Arya. He is a director of Clear Fast Air Cargo Limited. We started working with him when he had 0 connections on his profile. Today he has somewhere around 2,500 plus connections. The main thing is, if I just show you the stats, so in the past 7 days, he has attracted 18,749 impressions. And if I just filter it on the basis of past 90 days, then he has attracted 2,93,000 impressions. This is all organic, nothing paid. And
Okay.
if you go into the audience analytics part, then you can clearly see 59% of impressions have came from this industry, which is his primary industry. 34% of impressions have came from the senior level people, which is again his primary audience. So our goal is not to make you viral. Our goal is to make sure that you, whatever content we are posting, it is reaching to the right audience so that they can come in your inbox and like ask for your services. This is where we put focus on getting you inbound leads. Okay.
Okay.
Now, coming to the next part, which is the step 3 and step 4, which is known as intent-based mining. So just for this call, I'm taking a very simple example. Let's say I want to reach out to the CEO of a SaaS industry. Okay. Now LinkedIn is going to recommend me a list of people who are the CEO of a SaaS industry based on the location that I have entered. Obviously, the filters will get changed according to your domain. But once I get a list of all the people that I need to reach out, then what happens is first thing that we always do is we compile the LinkedIn profile URLs from this LinkedIn search that we did. Okay. Once that list is done, after that, for every LinkedIn profile, we scrape out the information like headline, country, city, company, website, and company LinkedIn. This is what we scrape out. And then for every LinkedIn profile, we scrape their activity on LinkedIn, what content they posted, with whom they engaged, what content they liked, what content they commented on, what was the comment. The reason why we do this activity, because if someone is looking for any kind of services, their activity gets shifted towards that area. For example, if someone is looking for a development, then he or she might start engaging with a similar kind of post or might start commenting under those posts. That's how we find the intent of the person on LinkedIn, that what is the intent of that person right now. And on the basis of that, we filter out the people. If the intent gets matched, the person becomes qualified. Otherwise, the person becomes not qualified. So this way we get a list of all the people who are looking for your services before we even reach out to them. Okay. Then the next part is recommended action, outreach angle, and the notes. Recommended action means what action you need to take on that profile. Outreach angle means how you should initiate the conversation, and notes that it complements to the message. We combine these three pieces of information together to get a super personalized and customized messages. That means we don't send out same copy pasted templates to everyone. We only send out customized messages to grab their attention. Every message is different from one another. No message is same. So till column R, everything was automated. But now when it's about the execution, now this is manual, wherein we send a connection request. Once they accept it, we send the message that we created. And then we monitor the statuses like positive reply, negative reply, not replied, email rejected, and neutral reply. So that's how we get to the people who are actually interested in buying your services from.
Yeah.
So this is my 4 step process on LinkedIn that will introduce you to the CEOs of the other companies.
Okay.
Yes. Any questions?
Got it, Rohan. No, I get what you do. I
Okay.
guess I'm not ready for it right now to change the profile specifically targeting the next big brand for now because I have a unique identity on LinkedIn. There's a lot of network that I have from the past 20 years. So I'm also not comfortable. And honestly, like, I don't know if, we want to acquire clients like, like a freelancer. So I guess I'm okay. Thank you for spending the time.
May I, it was a good talking to you.
Same here.
Thank you.
Bye.